Oh, it's bright as fuck. Okay. Shit. Before this intro be a little longer than I wanted to. What's good with y'all boys, man? Fuck going on with y'all man? Hold up. Give me a second. I'm finna send my homie a picture of the SD card I just bought. What y'all been on? Man, flood the damn comments and let me know something. It's been a break. And I don't got no excuse. I could have been dropping. I got like 5 videos set up. I just didn't drop them. So that's all on me. I apologize, but we back in this bitch now. We back with the quality. If y'all didn't know, I got a new camera, a Panasonic Lumix G85. The bitch ran me like 600, so it's. Hey man, but with all that being said, we in this bitch, bro. Shit, not to make the intro, thank you for turning off, but not to make the intro goddamn longer than it needs to be. I'm gonna let y'all niggas what we finna get into for this video. Basically what I'm gonna do, I'm not even finna do one of them triumphant goddamn I'm back stories. I'm just finna show y'all what's finna happen. So with all that being said, we finna kick shit off. Finna go through Reddit, cause Reddit has some real eye-opening conversations. And I feel like chatting tonight, I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna geek up while I'm doing it. So I'm finna go through Reddit, I'm finna go through controversial shit. Just get my opinion and voice my opinion on what I think it is. Side note, peep the fucking merch, bruh. If y'all ain't grabbed none by now, or if it's out by the time I drop this video, go get some. Simple as that. Fuck is you doing with your life if you ain't got on NFE? But yeah, we finna get into this video. Let's do it. To give a quick update, nigga, I've been doing everything, bro. I got a lot of shit in motion, got a lot of shit that's finna happen. Y'all finna see and y'all finna be here with me. All this shit's finna happen. Been working like a motherfucking nigga, still in school. I graduate at the end of this semester, but I'm going back just to get more knowledge, get more money, and for the career path that I'm in. Other than that, gang, I just been working, bro. Like in all aspects, any form of work that I can do, I've been doing. We going up, bro. Start a mini. As y'all can see, I got the merch on, clothing line finna drop soon. Finna slide to the A. I'm gonna take y'all niggas with me when we go to the A, having our first photo shoot for the season 1. Y'all gonna see what this shit look like. Another update. Man, I just been learning, bro. Experiencing life, and they just been learning through experience, learning through being told, just visually. Everything's been a learning process. Just learning how to react to shit, learning how to do things when certain situations are brought to you, and just developing skills, nigga. It's really like, this might sound like creative player fucking story, but nigga, this is what it's been. I've been doing a lot of shit, staying away from bullshit. And now we here. And they say, now I'm back with this YouTube shit. Fake finna start streaming too. Give me an idea. But while we here, let's get to it. Let's see. Like I said, we on Reddit with this shit tonight. First topic we finna come up with. Let's go crazy cheating stories. I know, alright, nigga, ain't nobody shit nowadays. Everybody cheats. So let's see what these stories and how crazy these stories get. Throwaway 238235191 says, what's the worst cheating story you've ever had? Motherfucker in the comments, let's see what they see. I don't want to read on own lane. Alright, bro. Alright, this one says, Rabbit Jade. Mind you, a lot of these comments from 9 years ago, so that's like fucking 2014. So boom, Rabbit J says, what the fuck is this? My phone got water in it? Charge, motherfucker. Talking about my shit got water in it, nigga, bullshit. Anyway, it's probably the charger. It is the charger. All I do. Anyway, Rabbit J says, like I said, it's from 9 years ago. Rabbit J says, I had a former co-worker find out his wife was filming a lot of amateur porn being paid next to nothing. I mean, the bitch ain't even getting too much shit for it after being married for a few years. He found out when he found one of her DVDs hidden in the house. He assumed it was a gift for his birthday in 2 weeks and watched it when she wasn't around. God, just imagine that process, bro. This nigga mentally hyping himself up. Every nigga know what it is. Like, you don't just spontaneously beat your dick. You see some shit and you be just playing, or you just think how this whole experience finna be. So this nigga think he finna see some fire shit, some raw shit. Maybe find some shit he can try on his wife. Whole time his wife the one in it. It's crazy as shit. Nigga say he assumed it was a gift for his birthday in 2 weeks, and he watched it when she wasn't around. When he confronted her, her only reply was she was doing it for him. So the bitch got caught. And the only thing that she could say is she was doing it for him. That's crazy as fuck. That's he imploded after that. And needed counseling for a few months after that divorce finalized. Explain, motherfuckers in the comment, explain, see, it would be pretty hilarious if she was the camera person and the husband was just as sick. She was using the camera without permission. Yeah, that shit, nah, that's not what happened. That nigga bitch was getting fucked on camera. I'd lose it. Like, if that shit was happening to me, it depends. Yeah, so based on that nigga's circumstance, we locked in. That's a wife status. Like, for years, she's married. They're married. So I expect more out of if she's my wife. I mean, we done went through a couple years of dating, because, yeah, it at least take me a couple years to be like, oh, I want to marry. And I think the shit say they was married for how many years? He said a few, so I can assume a few years, give or take, it'll be 2 to 3 years on top of an additional, I'll say 2 to 3 years for me to even want to consider actually really marrying a bit. So that's about anywhere from 5 to 6 years of me being locked in with this one partner and completely putting my trust in. So if I'm in a relationship, I don't do that bullshit. I be locked in with you. I'm not finna play no games, so that means my focus is on my goals and you and my subconscious in the back. I mean, I'm thinking about you while I'm doing my other shit. You're a part of my everyday life now. There's nobody else I really want to entertain or care to entertain. I mean, everything I do is for me and you. That makes you a priority of mine, and that make you dear to my heart. So if I find out that my bitch of that long, because by then we locked in, I'm getting my shit that I want. Ain't gonna speak too much, but by then I plan on having shit. Let's say this in the most humble way ever. Plan on having shit my way. I'm gonna have shit my way by then. So we locked in, I'm having shit my way, and I assume me being the person I am, I'm having shit my way. I'ma do for shorty. She's getting all her needs taken care of. She's not gonna need for or want for shit. So my bitch of that many years who I'm doing all this shit for fucked around and just has porn laying around the house, let alone made with another nigga, and another nigga behind the camera recording, smiling, horny as fuck. I can't guarantee that. I don't know what I'd do. Being honest, I don't know if I'm. That's some shit you can't just brush off. That's worse than cheating. The bitch recorded. It's not, mind you, this 2014. Niggas ain't had the technology. The bitch recorded that porn on a camcorder. Took that camcorder shit, put on the laptop, grabbed a blank CD, burnt that CD. Got the CD laminated and vinyl pressed to where it can have her face on the bitch in a preview of whoever else may be on that CD catalog. Wrap that bitch up in a DVD box with a printed out label on that bitch. It's time taken in this bitch, so it's not like she's regular. It's not regular cheating. It's not only one. It's multiple. It's multiple. Nigga, I'd fucking lose it. I'd either be at the point to where I'm like, oh shit, I'd be pissed, but I'm not gonna let my actions do anything about it. That's option one. Option two, depending on how that day went, that bitch might just get a Chris Brown special. I don't condone hitting women in any way, shape, or form, but bitch, that's too far. I'm not gonna lie. That's a little too far. That hoe might just, I don't know. Let's go to the next one, man. Alright, so the next one. I'm gonna read the most funny. This one's kind of brief. It's underscore not underscore Chicago. All this shit from 9 years ago, mind you. But it's underscore not underscore Chicago says, my girlfriend of 5.5 years cheated on me while I was asleep in the next room in our bed. So let me try to make sense of this. He said his bitch for his girl of 5.5 years cheated on him while he was asleep in the next room in his bed. So that can either mean that she was in the bed cheating, she was in their bed cheating, or that nigga was in the bed and she's like in the living room or some shit getting fucked. Nigga said he found out the next day. I remember her coming in to kiss me at some point in the night. I've never had the stones to ask whether it was before or after. Oh my God. That shit don't scare y'all, bro. In the comments, that shit don't scare y'all, bro. Like, I know you ain't supposed to go into a relationship thinking the worst. Like, cause obviously it could happen, just be in that bitch like thinking, oh yeah, this bitch could be getting fucked the whole time. Or even not even just be one-sided. Even for the females, or this nigga could be out fucking it. Y'all cool with that shit? I hate the fact, and it's not like our generation, like it was the motherfuckers who started that shit. It was just harder to get caught back then. So don't let nobody tell you differently. But I feel like we normalized that shit to where it's like it's normal for a motherfucker to just be cool with their partner cheating. Nigga, bitch, if you gonna cheat, don't lock in with me. We can simply just fuck. It's 12 o'clock right now. Let it be 12 o'clock any other time, bitch. We can simply just fuck. We don't have to be nothing relationship related. I guess females cheat. I guess females seek a title to make themselves seem better for fucking everything, and vice versa with niggas. I feel like niggas are aware of the fact that shit happens, so they go and just talk a bitch head off and just let her know what she want to hear, so we can strike. Either way, my nigga, I don't get that shit. Like, that shit gotta fucking suck, bro. And then the whole, like, if he would have never found out, the whole would have maneuvered like ain't shit ever happened. She would have kept that shit so goddamn bro. She would have acted like ain't nothing happened. He just so happened to find out. She was slimy enough to do that shit. Not only in the same house that they lived at, but the same house that they live at while that nigga's there. Not only while that nigga's there, but while that nigga's in the room over. Like this some porn script shit. This some shit you see on Brazzers. And this motherfucker, if he would have stuck to the script, he should have walked in and they should have just did what he had. Hey, fuck. Let's go to the next one, bro. Alright, so the next one says, Dad had an affair while working overseas. Tells mom a year later. Makes her wait a week to tell the kids, so we're left wondering why mom is crying all the time. Dad promptly walks out after the bomb is dropped, leaving kids and wife devastated. Don't hear from him for the next 4 months. Then proceeds to torment mother for the next year. That nigga got PTSD. That nigga showing all the signs. He ain't got no reason to do that shit. That nigga struggling. That nigga need to pray. That nigga raw wage just dropped. This was 9 years ago. Nigga, who was popping back 9 years ago, nigga? Fuck. Rich Gang just dropped, bitch. Go bump some Young Thug or some shit, bitch. You can't be doing your family like this, bitch. Nigga say, and then proceeds to torment mother for the next year. Making her believe, nigga, Lucci dropped, bitch. Nigga playing. Making her believe that making her believe that they might salvage the relationship. So I assume, like, bring that shit back. Let's Google what salvage me. Definition. Motherfucker showing me everything but the definition. Rescue, yeah, so bring it back. Pretty much rescue the relationship. So pretty much he goes on for the next year straight after ghosting his family for 4 months. Goes on for the next year straight. Acting like they can bring that shit back. I'm telling you, that's some army shit, nigga. That's some you got that shit straight from boot camp, nigga. You don't do that shit regularly. You wanna went to the service, you wanna did it. Nigga. And they came back home PTS fuck my family. Fast forward 3 years, brings woman from overseas and married. Oh, this nigga slimy as shit. They say fast forward 3 years, he brings woman in from overseas, brings a foreigner bitch, makes his whole get a visa, marries her in the courthouse without telling either of his children until 2 months after. Nigga say, me this scumbag that was from Fairwell 4. I don't know what to tell you, nigga. I really don't. I don't know. What's a genuine reaction to that shit? Y'all need a blanket or something big. Somebody hug his ass. Nigga need a good shower after some shit like that. Cool, alright, let's go to some old shit, man. Let's see, man. Wild stories. Also, y'all be on the lookout, nigga. I'm finna drop that motherfucking album. I'm drop that Tunnel Vision album. One of the songs I was playing in the beginning, that was from it. If I'm not mistaken, Blindfold was what I was playing. Be on the lookout for that shit, thank you. I don't even want to read that shit. I'm gonna let y'all read it, goddammit. Hold on, let that bit focus, man. Can y'all see that shit? Motherfucker say suck it. I'm gonna invert it so y'all can see what I see, man. It ain't that type of night. Alright, so this motherfucker wrote an epilogue. God damn, bro, and it's still more. I hope that bitch did cheat on you. Alright, damn. Fuck, nigga, you could have made a video. Alright, nigga, Tfue from 168, 186 days ago. That's prefacing like half a year. Yeah, 6 months ago. Damn, I'm good at math. So, motherfucker say, so to start this off around mid-January, I've been talking to this girl to the point where she has met, that's where you fucked up at. You started you fucked up. That shit ain't P. If you just not talking to the bitch, there's no reason why she know your family. There's no reason. You set yourself up. Alright, so boom. Nigga say she's gotten to the point where she's met my family multiple times, and literally this past week we talked about making it official. The entire time it seems like she has been honest about lovers, etc. with me, but we both claim to be exclusive to one. That's some delusional shit, bro, and I dog them out, but I feel them. Like, you to the point, I was in the same situation, a similar situation. This nigga, he's basically saying, he with this bitch, they're only talking, so he know how this shit goes, so he's okay with her fucking other niggas. But he's mentally, in his mind, he's created the delusion that even though she's fucking other people, that she just has some type of unwilling, unbinding feelings for him, and shit'll work out. It'll do it to you, I'm telling you. You fall for somebody hard enough, you'll start creating dumbass concepts like that. But man or woman, nigga, if it gets to that point where you gotta be that delusional, motherfucker, just leave. There's no point in you being there. Like I said, I've been there. I know exactly how I go, nigga. I even created a scenario of what I do if I seen a nigga walk out the house at the same time I'm going in. I'm in my mind thinking I'm just gonna dab a nigga up and we just clocking in. That nigga clocked out. He was on day shift, motherfucker. I'm on night shift. I'm in my mind thinking of that. Nigga got to that point. So if it ever get to that point, ultimately just leave. Just be comfortable with the fact that that person not for you. But anyway, folks say the entire time, oh no, you already got to that point. Nigga say, I really appreciated how she operated like that. I really appreciate how she operated like that. I was 100% due to what the nigga English ass. So everything overall has been fairly good. I mean, she has been a bit short of a fuse, but I grew up around that my whole. Alright, yeah. So she got a short temper on some shit. Alright, so I have more than enough patience for it, and unlike the people I grew up around, she's really good at getting space and coming back and apologizing. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. You're not talking to that bitch for one. Like I said, delusion will just take away your common sense. But y'all just talking, y'all don't go out. And Shawty said she needs space. Nigga, that shit equal that she getting dick down. Nigga, she said she needs space, meaning that women crave attention. So it's not like she's just somewhere meditating and working on herself. Somebody else giving her the attention that she's seeking, that you fucked up and gave her. You think she just had, man, come on. You should have known then. Like I said, I can't dog them out because I know how it be. So bro say she's really good at taking her space and coming back and apologizing just minutes later. I've now convinced myself she's cheating on me and breaking the exclusive agreement, and I'm writing this like 30 minutes before work, but I can barely stand or think, and I feel like I'm going to vomit. Nigga, I swear to God it'll do it to you. I promise it, I have you like that. Shit's crazy. I wanna look into the science of that shit. Like, love is probably the strongest emotion. Love and fear. Say love and fear are probably the strongest emotions, because I feel like those are the ones that has the most positive and negative effects on you. Like, as far as fear, if you fear something's gonna happen, you either finna just lay down and be a bitch and just be scared shitless and just be anxious and have your emotions go all over the place, or you gonna use that fear to thrive and use that shit as fuel and motivation. Love, same thing. You either finna love so hard and just be open with the fact that your feelings can get crushed and shitted on, and anything can happen, and you just consistently be that genuine ass person just simply because you just love being loved. Or you can just take whatever heartbreak you feel and let that shit fuck you over. Also, love has the power to manipulate. Fear also has the power to manipulate, and for better and worse. So them two are the strongest emotions. Nigga, I've never got excited and felt like I was finna throw up or couldn't barely stand or move. That shit only happens when I'm scared or I've got my heart broken. Nigga, so that's some shit you just don't play with, bro. Like I said, alright, so a couple days ago now, St. Patrick's Day, we had been under the impression that she would be leaving for vacation with some friends, and I would be leaving, and I'd be working. Cause this is a year ago, so this not even a year ago. This 6 months ago. It's September, nigga. This 2023. Shorty said she's on vacation. 6 months ago was fucking March. It's going towards spring break. She's in Miami getting digged down. Point blank. She's nowhere but Miami. And you at work clocking in thinking your bitch that's not even your bitch yet officially. Just somewhere down there having a good time with her homegirls. She's getting drunk, playing Glorilla and Sexy Red. I don't think Sexy was popping that. Playing Glorilla and she's twerking on cars. In a skirt and or a bikini. And that's just like... Nigga ass was just dumb. I'm sorry. It just, like I said, I can't get mad, nigga. You just be blind to shit like that. Going back to the point I was making, like, that shit don't scare you. Like, y'all, that shit don't scare y'all niggas to the point where it just fuck you up. I'm gonna let y'all niggas see how much this nigga has fucking typed. Y'all niggas want me to... I'm gonna try to summarize this motherfucker, bro. Cause this nigga did a lot, bro. This bitch must have put his ass through the fucking ringer. Alright, so boom, what she say? Well, yeah, it looks like it get good, nigga. So she say, she's leaving for vacation with some friends, and he'd be working. She had invited me to, but I just got back from vacation not even 2 weeks prior, so I couldn't. So she ended up canceling just to save more money and to actually, alright, so she actually canceled. Well, my fault. I jumped conclusions, okay. So she ended up canceling just to save more money and to actually be able to enjoy her first St. Patty's Day. What you mean? Her first St. Patrick's Day, bitch? She's been in America her whole life, hasn't she? What the fuck you mean your first St. Patrick's Day, bitch? What the hell? You just landed in from space? Alright, so boom. And I legit walked into work and they asked if I wanted a day off, so of course I said yes. I let her know and she just asked me if I'm going to be staying home or whatever like that. And not going out, so I replied something like, oh, I'm down for whatever. If anyone has plans, I can join. The plans weren't for you. Let me stop jumping to the conclusion though, cause this bitch a wild card. She never had St. Patrick's Day and she didn't go on that vacation, so now I'm just jumping to conclusions. And I ended up just kind of sitting home for a couple hours while she gets ready and goes to the bar. A friend from high school hits me up and asks me if I would rather go to the bar down the street from the other bar. And I agree, and I text her where I'm at, and if she wanted to come, she's invited. If not, I'll probably be at her bar in a few hours. Everything is normal. She usually replies. She replies like usual, and I have like a drink and 4 shots. And I'm like a drink and 4 shots in the 3-ish hours, and somewhere around the 3rd hour, I'm there and let her know I'm headed to the bar. The line was an hour and 20 minutes, and usually she had me snuck in, but we know all the people who were there, but for some reason we assumed that she just couldn't or something, so we didn't. And she just tell me, oh, I'm sorry, that sucks. How much longer? But again, I was fine waiting in the cold stuck. Alright, so you're chatting a lot. How do you chat while typing some shit, nigga? Asked the bitch all day. After a while, it starts to eat me again, and I asked Jane who the guy was. Oh, damn, so I missed the good part. Okay, let me go back. Right before I get in, she texts me, are you in yet? And I don't see it. So I'm just trying to rush in and find her. I run to the side of the bar that everyone usually is, and I see her turned away with her friend and a small group of people. I get really happy and start to walk up to her when this guy, our age, grabs her arm and pulls her to the dance floor. It's 2023. Bitch ain't just hitting the two-step. She's twerking. She's throwing ass. Alright, so nigga say, I immediately sprint and grab her arm and say, hey. Motherfucker came through, hey. Nigga got defensive. And the dude snaps and looks at me like, hey, nigga, what the fuck? Didn't say that, I just paraphrased. Her eyes shoot open. That bitch say, and she sprints away. All I can think of is regular show when Margaret fucked around and told Mordecai that she was leaving for college. He just ran away. Nigga, what type of movie she thought she was in? So that what she wanted to know. Long story short, the nigga started texting the bitch and tries to let it go. She gets to making her excuses, trying to justify the shit. The nigga trying to act like it don't really get to him, trying to hear the bitch out. But it keeps getting to him. So he asked one more time who the bitch was, and he explained why it made her mad. So it kinda helped him, all that good shit. Fucked him up to the point where that nigga had a terrible dream and couldn't get it out of his head. Called the next day after that shit. The nigga trying to make shit cordial. What's fucked up, nigga, I feel this nigga to a T because I went through some shit that was similar. Not exactly like that shit, but nigga, it's something similar, bro. Nigga say, so the following day, he's trying to hit the bitch up on some shit, like trying to talk to the bitch. But he has to go to work, so he's like, hey, I'll talk to you in a minute, I'm at work. Shawty hit him up on some shit. So she say, okay, bye. So, mind you, this nigga's at work pondering how this conversation's finna go. If he's anything like me, he's trying to think about what could happen after. He's thinking about how the convo finna go. So, boom. He texts the bitch when he's off or on break. Nigga text the bitch, hey, he ain't get no response, bro. He ain't get no response. So he's like, okay, it's all good. Check the bitch location. Guess what she at? She at a random nigga house. She's at a random house that is far away from all her friends' house and her place. So that nigga, at that point, that nigga just confused and hits him like, oh no, I just need to go home. But on his way home, he look at the street again. He's like, oh damn, that bitch is still getting fucked by that same nigga. This nigga is so delusional to the point he pulled up to the location that she was at, seeing her car covered in snow, meaning she's been there for a minute. Obviously it was snowing around this time, wherever the fuck this nigga live. How's it snowing in the springtime? It was March by that time. Where do you live, nigga? Alright, so boom. He parked down the street a little and try to breathe before he just lose all this shit. He texts the bitch, shawty respond, hey, I'm busy. If a bitch text you that, you see what that means, bruh. It's on some shit like, she didn't even know the nigga was outside, so she's comfortable with lying. Bitch say, yeah, hey, I'm busy. Nigga text on some shit, still on some concerned lover boy shit. Shit, I hurt you. It's fucked up that you can't do it. But on some concerned shit, nigga say, hey, is everything okay? And she didn't respond. Nigga, I'm telling you, if it gets to the point where you gotta fight for that bitch, leave it alone. She obviously don't want you, bruh. If a hoe wants you, she gonna make it known and by her actions, or relatively by her actions, and by the way she carries herself, that she wants you. If she's not head over heels over you, the bitch don't want you and she's playing every other option. Don't chase. Do not chase that. You'll never get what you want. You'll get the last thing you want, nigga. Which to be her like how this nigga is. Nigga on some concern shit like, hey, is everything okay? Nigga didn't get a response. Nigga worked himself up, barely able to drive home. Nigga, check the location again. She got drove down the street for some food. Then after a while, she came back to the same house. She got dicked down, wanted a sandwich after. Went and got some Subway, came back to the house for round 3. I'm assuming this nigga went up round 2 rounds by the time it took for some snow to get covered on the car. She went and got some Subway on when at break time. Motherfucker, it was halftime. They probably went 4 rounds, 4 quarters. She went and got lunch. Shorty on lunch break, came back, resumed the second half. It's crazy as shit. So this nigga, he gets overdoing and overplaying this part. And he says he sent her basically everything he wanted to talk about without trying to play the cordial, clueless role. Like, hey, sending her all his complaints. He was just like, hey, look, regardless of what your answer and what answer you give me, I must completely trust. I need the answers. I just need reassurances. Niggas opening up. Bitches beg for niggas to open up. And this is why it don't get respected. Every time, hey man, we ain't getting into that. We're gonna say that for another video. I'm just saying, every time a nigga open up, you fuck around and it just somehow gets to this. If you put, like I said, that's only if the bitch not feeling you though. The shawty feeling you, you can make something work. But if you're trying to force some shit to work, it just won't happen. For the most part, unless you just woo that bitch. Niggas say, hey, look, regardless of what your answer is, or what answer you give me, I have complete trust. I just need answers, honestly, and reassurance. It's been 12 hours since, and she hasn't tested them. She seen that shit. It was finishing the quarter. She had to finish the game. She went and got lunch. It was halftime, so she had 2 more quarters to play. Getting that shit just beat in. Ain't test that nigga back in for 12 hours. And the nigga say he can barely stand up. He has work, but he doesn't know when you want to call in, if you want to call in or not. He says later he saw her with another guy after that. Didn't like how she looked at him, and when she saw him, she ran off. Next day she comes at, oh man, it's crazy as shit, bro. It's absolutely ghosted. Nigga, when he say he didn't know if he should call in or not, I feel that completely. I remember I was talking to this one shawty, bro. She damn near hit me with the same script similar to this. I'm on some shit like, what's crazy, my nigga Sean, you see this, you gonna remember this story. I was working at Walmart, DC. Me and shawty had just got into it. Shawty just ghosted me. Nigga, I'm sick. And I'm glad I did this. It was just a whole bunch of shit leading to that point. That job was ass, and I had other shit planned for me to do. I was just sticking there because it was decent check for that time period. It was alright checks for that time period. So I was just sticking there till I just put more shit in motion. But honestly, I really didn't like that job. And it was that of me like just dreading to come in. Me having to walk in that bitch geeked up every time just to withstand that shift. And the shit that shawty just pulled. Nigga, like whole time I'm over there in the front because they had me moving all types of places. I was in FID. I'm over there in the front just packaging shit up. Putting stickers on boxes. And back then the shit, just putting stickers in boxes. And I feel like complete shit, bro. I didn't even do anything wrong. The hoe just played and I actually fucked with her. Talking about, nigga, I'm in that bitch, nigga, feelings hurt. I'm trying to play music. The music wasn't necessarily really helping, bro. I wasn't even playing no upbeat shit, nigga. That's probably why I fucked up at. I was playing music that matched that emotion. You don't do that shit. It's only gonna make it worse. I fucked around and walked out that bitch, and I fucked around and walked out, and I never came back to Walmart DC after that. Like I said, I've been plotted on not really being there, but the icing on the cake was me going in, and that bitch just hurt my feelings. I instantly went, and I hit up my nigga Sean, and we shot the video to what it do. I felt like, hey, nigga, if I just quit this motherfucker, I'm finna do something productive real quick. Bitch, and just finna ruin my whole day. We went and shot the video to what it do. Then we leaned back up at my nigga Sean house. He was talking to a shawty at the same time. The bitch finally texted me back like, hey, my fault, I'm busy. What's crazy, he was dealing with the same shit. The same exact shit. He gonna remember this, Sean. I know you remember this shit vividly, fluently. Nigga, we in his yard. He was going through the same exact shit with his shawty. His shawty had ghosted him for the day. Literally, we're talking, we're chatting, we're talking about the same shit, like the situation at hand. Like, yeah, both our females just ghosted us. We both just so happen to have our phone out. Literally at the same exact time, I shit you not, both our hoes didn't even know each other, don't even stay remotely in the same place. Both them females text both of us the same exact shit, and the shit said, hey, I'm busy. We both got the same exact text from 2 different females at the same time on some shit like, hey, I'm busy.
Maybe that was the universe watching out for us, you know?
You know what I'm saying? The universe telling us to watch out for these hoes.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, bro, y'all don't understand, bro. Me and Stilo got hit up by 2 hoes at the same time, bro. With the same message, bro. The same message. That's crazy. Like,
bro, shit's fucked up, bro. Shit's fucked up, really fucked up, bro. You don't know, generally don't know how to, man. I'm gonna cut this video in particular short though. We gonna come back with a part 2. Let me know goddamn where y'all stand on like relationship statuses, on if you need to have one or being one at this day and age or this young age, or what y'all standpoint on relationships should be. Flood that shit in the comments. Let me know what type of Reddit videos y'all want, or Reddit stories y'all want me to look up next. Like I said, we finna go crazy, nigga. Just be on the lookout for more and more shit, nigga. Let's do it. I'll get at y'all niggas later.